Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Limited here once again, and today we're going to be talking about the fight between Keyshawn Davis, and Dennis Berinchyk. It's for the WBO lightweight title. And before we start, we have to apologize for you for being absent for over a week plus. And I've got flu. You can hear that the sound of my voice is not settled yet, but I have to make this broadcast and make this video for the people watching, for my people watching, the subscribers, the viewers, and everybody watching this program. We apologize for the way we waited waited for the flu to dissipate, but it's still there, it's still coming. But we're okay now to talk, and you can hear from us. Do have a nice day anyway. Today we're talking about Keyshawn Davis and Dennis Berinchyk for the WBO world titles. Both boxers have been to the Olympics and are still undefeated. Davis is won silver in the Olympics. Berinchyk is been to the Olympics and he's won bronze as well. Well, I have a look on that as well. He was in the same team with Usyk and Lomachenko. He's had over 350 fights. He's a very good fighter. He's a moving fighter just like Usyk. He comes with that movement, head movement and body movement that, puts you on the defense. So that is what Davis is going to be very careful with in this fight. That upper body movement of Usyk and Shevchenko, what it does is just push you on the back foot and then the attack. And this guy, Dennis Berinchyk, is a switch fighter. He can fight on the southpaw stance. He can fight on the front foot orthodox style. He's a very good, experienced boxer. As we said before, he's had over 350 amateur fights, and those Europeans have a way of moving, and then Keyshawn Davis must pay attention to that. No doubt about that in my mind. For Berinchyk is also accurate with his punches. His precision is something very key. We saw his fight with Navarrete, who is a very awkward fighter. We saw the way he won. We saw the way he fights. He's a moving fighter. He's not a person who comes to slug, but he's also an attacking fighter, front foot fighter. So for Davis to have a chance in this fight, even though he's young and not too experienced, he was in Tokyo Olympics, he won a silver. For him to have a chance in this fight, I believe the way is to push Berinchyk on the back foot first and foremost, and attack him from there. Unsettle his arrangement, unsettle his plans, unsettle his boxing style. Do not allow the fan and all the movement that it makes on the upper body system. We saw even Madrinov has the same. We saw what he did to Crawford and the way Crawford approached the fight and defeated him. You must take a note from that. Pay attention to that. Then the switch fighter, his work rate is very high and he's got pressure as well. But on the other hand, for Davis, one thing going for him is able to gauge the gap. Is he able to gauge the gap between both of them? With the speed he has and the power he has and the venom in his punches, he has a direct access. He could unsettle Berinchyk and then knock him out. I believe this fight might not go the distance. I've said this before to somebody and he said it's a lie that he will go the distance. If Davis comes out to fights in his own fight, being able to mind the gap between him and the space and control the space with his jab, and then his right uppercuts when because he's at 5'9", he's taller than Berinchyk or the same height, but Berinchyk is a moving object. And you need to put him on the back foot, unsettle his arrangement, push him back with punches to the body. Body punches have to be key for Davis in this fight for him to win. The extensive amateur fights is an advantage for him, but professional fighting and amateur fighting are not the same thing. So we'll see what we'll give in the men fight, between both of them. His footwork is also something else. Davis as well, he's got footwork. He can fight on the back foot as well. He can fight on the southpaw stance. But let us see how this fight is going to evolve. There's so many things to this fight that is interesting. They make there's a title chance for Davis, for him to be a title holder in the WBO lightweight titles. We're talking about the tactics and the breakdown of this fight. That is what we're saying, and we're going to make predictions at the end of our talk. At the end of this video, we're going to make a prediction. Having said that, I would say that this fight is not going to be a walk in the park for both fighters. Do bear with me, brothers and sisters. I'm talking to you. I have a feeling of the flu, but it's better, and I'm managing it. Having said that, I would say that the fight is I would say it's a 50-50 fight, but somehow anything can happen, because the punches of the venom in the punches of Berinchyk when compared with that in the venom in the punching power of Davis, Keyshawn Davis Keyshawn Davis has an upper hand, so to say. So this is the movement is key. If Keyshawn Davis can manage the movement, can be able to sort himself out, come with the speed he has, and throw punches, and then put the pressurize Berinchyk, put him on the back foot, make him unsettle his plans, so to say. If he does that, he has a chance and an advantage in this fight. Whether he's going to capitalize on that is another thing altogether. But as we said before, this fight is not a walk in the park for any of them. Defense is going to be key at the end of the day. Whoever has a better defense has better chances of winning, which is very important. The punches, combination of punches, variety of punches, the speed in which you come with your punch is going to be key for both boxers. Whoever is going to take advantage will carry the day at the end of the fight. A lot of people say Berinchyk is not somebody that has concussive power in his punches, but he comes on with a combination of punches. You've seen Usyk in the heavyweight division beat Joshua, who is a knockout artist, beat Tyson Fury, he's a boxer knockout artist, both of them. Abdul is beating also DDD, Daniel Dubois, who is got young and got power in his punches and venom in his punches. Whoever, we've seen it happen, and then we'll see what happens when the combination of punches and the masterful, skillful, and the correct boxing style comes to fore in a fight. That is what we're going to see in this fight. Davis, for him to win, will show his class. Berinchyk dissenting, moving in and out is a system of Berinchyk. It's just the way he fights. It's something he does apply. But power and pressure is going to suppress it if Davis fights on the front foot. For Davis to win, he has to put Berinchyk on the back foot and fight on the front foot and throw his punches from all angles. Combinations is very, very important. He has to hit his opponent when he's out of position. We saw Bivol do that against Beterbiev in their first fight. That movement of side by side, and when you get into this side, he's coming after you, and you get into this side, he's coming out. Then when you come to the center, you come out with combinations. That is why most people, including my humble self, believe that that fight was won by Bivol, even though Beterbiev was given the win. Having said that, in this fight particularly, when you see, we're talking about fatigue. Fatigue might be an issue towards the end of the rounds. We don't know who is going to be caught with it. But when the lactic acid sets in, it affects the hands and the power in the blow, and then the legs will be jittery as well, especially when you come with body punches. That is why David has to, in the first half of the fight, in the first stanza of the fight, he has to vest some body punches to slow the movement of Berinchyk down. And we think this fight at the end of the day will end in favor of Davis. And we're hoping, what we're looking at, we're seeing a TKO towards the end of the fight. We do not know the round, but before the end of the fight, Davis is going to stop Berinchyk. Do have a nice day and God bless. Our time is up. Thanks for listening to us. Fine. Thank you.